This is Tom from Texas, and welcome to my channel, Floppy Deep Dive. I want to give you all a little background about me and what exactly is a floppy deep dive. I grew up in the 80s, and my favorite thing in the world was the Commodore 64. And my brother and I got it for Christmas in 1984. I got a Commodore 64 and a 1541, a tape player, and a green screen monitor. And from there, I shortly got a 300 baud modem and learned about BBSs and the fact that I could download games in software for the Commodore 64. I was active doing this collecting software and games from about 1984 to 1990. And then college and girls and work and kids and life happened, and the Commodore 64 ended up in the attic for the next 30 years. And this past August, I took it back out, started trying my different floppies that I haven't loaded up in 30 years, and basically started posting the different memories of the different games that I find on the floppy. And now I decided to go to video, where I could share with everybody and make a channel out of it, and see if this is something that everybody enjoys. So let's start off, and now we'll do another deep dive floppy. Alright, so on the front side of the floppy, we're doing floppy 7B and 8B today, utilities. And I want to do a quick directory here so you can see what we'll be going through. And we'll hit each one of these. I'll get you a screenshot of each one real quick. We won't have to go into too much details, but do a deep dive on all of it and see what we got going. So let's get started. So now we have Speed Copy 64, Hyperload, which is supposed to speed up your games, VIP Disk Manager, which is just a generic move things around, format, initialize, Printer Poster, which is enter a number, print a poster, Inspector Disk, basically will inspect your disk, showing you where we go to the screen here, and it'll just go through all your different drives, showing you track and sectors. This is another scanner, scans your disk for any kind of errors. Slowly works its way up each of the different sectors. We got your disk searcher, search for a program. It'll go through each of your sectors on your track looking for certain words if you want to search for a certain thing. We've got the simple Epics cracker for Epics games only. Got to know where a certain sector is. We got another backup, so this is another nibbler that will go on a different place for the state-of-the-arts backup, mesh key, nibble backup. And you insert your source. We got an ultrabyte, another nibbler to make a backup. Got a single drive file copy, so basically just if you want to make a copy of a file instead of the whole disk, that's what this one's for. Then we also got single disk file copier here, and this one you actually can go in there and search for the different ones. Just another file copier. Then a half-track reader. I think this is tied into aligning your 1541s. I've never used it before.
So on the back side, we've got 3 games that we're going to be playing tonight. Let's check those out. We've got Bozo's Night Out, Forbidden Forest, and Rock and Bolt. We're going to start off with Bozo's Night Out.
So this is Bozo's Night Out. As you can see, who was cracked back in 1984. And basically this is a game where you're at the bar, you're drunk, and it's time to get home. And you're trying to make it all the way home without meeting any of these baddies that get in your way. And to make it a little bit harder, they also have these sidewalks that disappear and potentially fall through. So you see the police officer up there, the old lady with her cane, the bully, and then there's also a lady who's walking through here
I haven't seen yet. And basically there's home, so once we get in the home, we earn a few more pints. And here we go for the next night. So after a night of drink, hit the sidewalk, fell straight into the hole. Never good. So I lose a couple pints. I actually liked this game a lot. It was pretty fun. So now I'll go the other direction. Dodging the policeman, dodging the old lady. You can also go up through that brick wall and then take a walk through the park, and there's like monsters in there because you're just so wasted you're seeing things. If you stay in there too long, you go a little bit psycho, and you can also lose a pint that way. Actually, I'll check out the park. As you can see, here's the monsters. Seeing all sorts of weird stuff, and bet you can avoid the other ones, but you still got to avoid these monsters because you run into one of them, then you're going to get in a scrap, and it can get ugly, just like that. Again, end up in the hospital, lose a couple more pints. That's another sidewalk. It's hard enough to be drunk and avoiding all these people, but having sidewalks that open up randomly in different places never really helps. Oh, and the old lady with the cane got me, and she beat you down, put you in the hospital, lose 3 pints. So the next night, all I got is 1 pint left. I don't got much chance left. I'm gonna come down here and let the police officer get me. End my game by going to jail. And overall, I give it 2 thumbs up. I like Bozo's Night Out. So the next game is Forbidden Forest. Alright, so next we're going to play a little bit of Forbidden Forest. I know some people really like this game a lot. I did not play this one a lot. So we'll see how I can do on it. Not off to a good start. No buttons work. Alright. So I'm going to figure out how to pull the ball out. That is not going well. Oh my goodness. Obviously, I am not very good at this game. Let's give it another go through.
Continue, press fire button. Alright, killed one. Ah, it's for too soon. Oh boy. And that's enough of the Forbidden Forest. And let's do the last game, Rock and Bolt. Looks like 1985, cracked by Eaglesoft. Alright, let's get started.
So on Rock and Bolt, this one, I enjoyed this game. Basically, you go around trying to make the pattern, drilling the spots where you want to go, hopping space to space, keeping it in space in the right place when you drill it in. Jump to the next one, drill it in, jump to the next one. And it's pretty simple. You're just making patterns and so forth as far as I can tell. And then once you get these all locked into place, there we go, got the last one locked into place. And then you can go back and continue on to the next level and go on to create that pattern again. So rise it up here to take me to the next level. Alright, and we do it again, and you see down below in the blue in the corner, right hand corner there, it's showing you how it wants it to be laid out. So you want to match that exactly to be able to go to the next level. So when it comes over, just getting them all in the same exact spot, drilling it in, drilling it in. I didn't realize this was an Activision game. I did play it a little bit back in the 80s. Can't say I played it a lot. Let's get that last piece stuck up, locked in, jump to the little, lock it in. Perfect. Then we can go to the next level, jump over, and that's basically Rock and Bolt in a nutshell. I liked it. I think it's not a bad game. It's kind of fun, but we'll stop there. I hope you all enjoyed the first Floppy deep dive video. I enjoyed learning all the different ways, and I'll continue to make this better as I go, as my video editing skills get a little bit better and I learn these new tools. But I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please subscribe, leave any comments, and always trying to get better, so take any comments, negative or positive. Anything's a plus. And I hope you all have a great day, and later much.